Now is the time when XRP is in vogue. The community has to move on to more serious issues now that we have demonstrated that the SEC is not appropriate for the position. This is the XRP. Warren Buffett has shown his support for Ripple's new online bank, despite the fact that the proceedings between the SEC and Ripple have been going on since 2021. Hold on just a moment, Jew. In a nutshell, the new financial institution possesses an outstanding software that makes use of the index XRP to ostensibly decide what guys, H. If this is in fact the case, then it would appear that there is a reference to Warren Buffett right here because do you remember how in the year 2021, when the procedure was taking an excessive amount of time, there was a great deal of ambiguity and other similar things, and feelings were running high? Warren Buffett did not care. He was thinking to himself, wait a minute, this bank runs on Ripple Internet, man. According to reports, the investment vehicle owned by Warren Buffett, known as Uber Hathaway, has invested a total of $500 million in a Brazilian virtual bank that is also a member of RippleNet. Although it is a generation, I'm still going to put money into it. In the meantime, Ripple, the bank, is being sued by the Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, but not by the bank itself. Even if he considers $500 million to be a little amount, he nevertheless managed to invest a significant amount of money despite all this. Would never engage in an activity without a valid justification. When you make an investment in something, it is obvious that you are doing so for a specific reason. Take, for instance, the fact that XRP was just included here. That is really fantastic. Now, take a look at this. The administration of President Trump is also contemplating the formation of a crypto advisory council, and companies such as Ripple, Kraken, and Circle are going to be a part of it. Are you able to see what is going to happen? Proceed in the appropriate manner. You are aware that the markets did not reach their height when people are worried, but I am aware that a lot of people are scared right now. In passing, I would like to bring to your attention the fact that Donald Trump and his staff have already met with the chief executive officers of a number of space crypto organizations, such as Ripple, Kraken, Circle, and Alternative Records. And he is scheduled to arrive approximately 2 weeks from now. Just so you are aware, there is no way to avoid the fact that the market is flying right now. It is not just a fad, but a true phenomenon, and that 99% of men are riding the wave of ecstasy that the market is experiencing. Paul Atkins will, without a shadow of doubt, allow the ball to slide. It is important to take a look at the lawsuit that Ripple filed against the Supreme Court, regardless of who is claiming that XRP possesses a high probability of passing. They are claiming that the newly appointed chair of the Securities and Exchange Commission will throw out the lawsuit. In the event that Johnny Dion is the final name that is spoken, I shall be crossing my fingers. To what extent does Justin XRP agree? Gary Gendler, the newly appointed head of the Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, is being pressured by John Dion to release the Hitman files, which expose potential conflicts of interest in relation to the Ethereum rule that was passed in 2018. Even if Gensler does not answer within the allotted time frame of 90 days, the incoming chair may still be responsible for the agency's involvement in scandal. Keep an eye out for further updates on the Crypto Law TV channel. I am Joan, and I am here. The fact that the Washington Watchdog, which is a nonpartisan organization and is managed by Dion, the person who created and hosts this one-of-a-kind quick stay video, basically made a decision, is common knowledge. On the other hand, the Office of the Inspector General has received a referral to the SEC's Inspector General's office requesting research into possible conflicts, actual conflicts, and appearances of improprieties related to the Hinman speech. This is something that we are all aware of, but the Empower Oversight has not informed us that the file has been finished and given to Gary Gore. So, all members of the public have been denied access to the information. Therefore, we shall leave a message with the United States Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, and the United States Congress, USC, which are both within Gensler's sphere of influence. I will then encourage each and every one of you to follow suit. It is expected that the tone shall be respectful, professional, and polite. I will give you the number and provide it to you. Second, once you are finished, you can grab or press the button to access other options. I am John Dion, a lawyer from the Dion Law Company. I would want to introduce myself to Chairman Gensler. Furthermore, I am the advisor for 75 holders of XRP who are involved in the Ripple case. Which it is possible that you are aware, sir, that the Office of the Inspector General has initiated an investigation file concerning the speech that Hinman gave on June 14, 2018, which provided Ethereum with a regulatory file unfascinate bypass, U.S. pages 45 and 46. The June 16, 2016 attacks, international pages, fascinate bypass. Investigation into the matter. I would like to politely suggest that Chairman Gensler make the information available to the general public because there are several conflicts of interest and a clear appearance of improper behavior. That there are 10 days remaining is something that I acknowledge to be true. I am going to highlight all of the subscribers today, and I am extremely grateful to you. WR rides to you, sir, despite the fact that I wish you the very best chance of success. The report from the Inspector General started. While you are leaving a message requesting the release of the file, please do it in a manner that is respectful, civil, and professional. President Gensler has 10 days to complete the task. You are aware by this point that if a large number of individuals write messages, it may in fact send a message. Furthermore, we will send you the email address that they provide to us. It is possible to send an email to the chairman expressing opposition to their proposal to release the documents. That is all there is to it. Regardless of what transpires, it is important to keep in mind that anything that is concealed in the shadows will eventually be brought to light. This may not be the case during this administration, but it will be during the administration that follows this one, especially considering that Trump is attempting to play a role that he is not. Abusing his parents in a gentle manner, Ripple v. SEC has resulted in a new court ruling that supports the sealing of important files. Ripple and the Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, are currently in court. The former has requested that the judge keep certain documents under seal, while the latter has responded by saying, "Sure, we'll make sure that some details of the case are public." It is difficult for me to imagine that Ripple, which has signed 700 non-disclosure agreements, would want to keep this information a secret. Although I am aware of it, the truth will eventually come to light once more. It is only a matter of time. Nothing remains secret throughout eternity. However, due to the fact that time is of the matter for the NDAS, particularly when it comes to effectiveness, they should not rush into things. Rather, they should wait for things to play out before making any decisions.